Nobody can see you.
Nice. I can't find that one.
There's a few shot off in there.
Where is it? Friends.
That's a pretty. No. The fridge has on as well.
Can I search for it, I wonder?
Don't you like them?
I can't find a stadium. Maybe. No, it's not there.
But effects, it's in between the hat and the 3D glasses.
But backgrounds.
Go to effects.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find 3D glasses again.
Listen to me, pal. I don't like lectures, and I don't like being hassled in the men's room. I'm gonna write you a check. Either that's good enough for you, or you're gonna eat your own goddamn food.
Oh, for me, try that one. What's this one? I got it. Yeah, I was in the. Well, how many different sets am I? I'm not in the same area as you, am I?
I thought we randomly fixed the seats at the moment.
Oh yeah, so I've got Gladiator 3-disc edition. I've got Pearl Harbor 3-disc edition. I think somewhere I've got Black Hawk Down as well. 3-disc edition. I just need to find myself a replacement copy of School of Rock. Because this one, as soon as I took it out of the box, I went, oh bloody hell, it's scratched to hell.
That's how to get rid of it. People stop to check it anyway.
Well, they should. They are do quality control checks, but obviously sometimes they don't.
Oh, they're not bothered. Send it to you.
Oh, but right. I think our next session we did, let's say, Pet Cemetery, and I would say definitely we haven't done the Amityvilles yet. I've got 1, 2. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've got 4 of the Amityvilles.
These kids of yours need some goddamn discipline.
It's drinkable. I won't have it all the time, but it's drinkable.
We should open the door.
It went down wrong hole. 7 Up.
I had a birthday who sat there watching films and he sat choking.
I still can't get over that bloody pint of Guinness that I believe spilled at the old George.
Oh, yeah. He just went, he just found the crab. He just moved it over.
Yeah, it wasn't funny at the time. A full bloody pint of Guinness.
Oh,
Don't you think you sound a little medieval?
Oh.
Anything about it has nothing to do with it. I happened to check into the murders and I checked
Yeah,
into
right.
the
I'm stuffed now full of curry. I don't know why I get 2 tubs out because the ice cream tubs that I got. Oh, what I got today as well from Asda. Quite reasonable. Those square margarine tubs. It's Asda's clotted Cornish ice cream. And I got two. It was like 2 for £4 of those steak and ale pies. You get 4 little pies in a box. So it's basically like 2 pies each if you're having chips with it. Oh, Murray Hamilton. I'm watching the first interval. It's got Rod Steiger and the mayor from Jaws. Apparently he died of cancer.
Nothing to cover. I think it's bureaucratical bullshit. What do you think I am?
Oh, this. Oh my god. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant session. For when we go at TFF, because it'll be like a 5 o'clock pickup. Because I'm coming up night shift on the Friday morning. To a small shop. So, what I'm going to suggest is I've got the unseen version of The Exorcist, which I got from a charity shop. And it features one of the supporting artists from Captain Clegg. It's the actor who attempts to take the Navy people onto the moors because he's seen the ghost, and then he's saying, "How far? Oh, not far, not far. You seem quite relaxed now. I'm used to it, aren't I? It's not far." But then they realise that he's been sent as a diversion so they can get rid of their rum and that, their brandy. You know what I'm on about, don't you? Yeah, well, he's in it. He died not long after pneumonia or something. But he's got a big part in The Exorcist. So The Exorcist, Amityville 1, 2, 3 and 4. Possibly Salem's Lot TV miniseries, 2-part with David Soul, James Mason. But I'm not too sure about that at the moment. But then we've got Van Helsing, which I like the twist. I like the twist in the story, how they've enveloped almost recreating the ending of the Frankenstein film, whereas on the original, whereas on top of that burning windmill, and then it goes to Paris a year later, and Robbie Coltrane, who's playing Mr. Hyde, in the, I'm guessing Notre Dame or something, he dies. And then he's sent to Transylvania, where this excellent actor plays obviously Count Dracula with all his minions and that, and he meets Kate Beckinsale, and then he befriends Frankenstein's creation. You know, it was a bit hostile to begin with, but somehow he's linked with Dracula.
Who needs him?
And then the monster becomes Van Helsing's kind of help. Yeah, so I enjoyed it. We definitely watched Van Helsing, and then we've got Dracula 79. Yeah. Because that's a different twist, because it's like not set in the Victorian era, it's set in like 1920s, 1930s, because uh, Jonathan Harker turns up in a bloody sports car on the beach at Whitby.
Nobody's seen you for days. You haven't even been in to sign the payroll
Got
checks.
her from brainstorming it.
Did a smoke favor.
Yeah.
Here. What day is this? Thursday.
But hopefully, say if we can get out of that gig before everyone leaves en masse, and we can get out of that car park before the traffic gets too busy, we'll definitely get back in plenty of time. I think whatever time we get back, we'll knock off at least 2 films. I don't think we'll mind any more. Any more, be pushing it. But any more, we'll bloody at 5 o'clock bloody morning.
Again, they're not all. On that thing, but it's not open around all day. We just stuck in one place, and it's not all day. It's just a couple of hours, isn't it? So it's not too bad.
Yeah,
It's not like driving halfway up the country. It's only Scarborough, then. I suppose it's favourable.
yeah, it's
Not taxing, is it?
no, it's. I mean, it's still like a. But the key is just timing it right at the end. Leave it too long, and will be everyone else who's ever parked in there will be leaving then. Because we're coming straight out onto a mini roundabout. Mind you, see, our what could be in our favour if everyone else is going come out the roundabout kind of straight on instead of turning left towards North Bay. We could have an advantage really, because then that follow the official route back up to way out, up town centre and that, up houses and streets, could be caught in all the traffic or the backlog. But if no one else thinks of going via the North Bay, could be in our favour. But the key is getting out of that car park before that gets snided first. Oh, it was bird's eye that was cheap. We've got on offer. 5 2-packs with like 10 breaded chicken breasts for £7. I think no, it must be £5. £5. Was it? Because we've been 8 chicken breasts for £4.20. I think he might have been 7. Oh. Is it 5 or £7? No. Can't remember now. Oh.
What you got? They would turn.
What's next then? Cutlery?
I was putting getting a company in maybe this year to put some storage in the loft. You know, companies that make space in the loft to put storage and all that. They can put stuff up there. But like little extend the hatch and put like a light and proper loft there so you can go up and safely. It's like an extra story turned into a storage room.
I'm not sure if we've got. No. Can't remember. We haven't been there long.
I don't know. You stay up here.
Oh, Margot Kidder was in the first Superman.
Damn it, don't sneak up on me.
Those Stirking pies I was on about, we had some from, I think, Aldi a few weeks back. And I've got to say, they're not big pies by any stretch, but two of them with half of chips. It's nice, and I was surprised how lovely they were. They really were lovely, and I think Gush has kind of gone off the that cheap old battered fish. Well, like last night I did that extra. When was it now? Wednesday. I did. Well, I ended up doing 7 till 1. So all this month I done 16.
It's the hell out of me.
Last month 16 full shifts. So that's a Brucey bonus. I did an extra 12 hour, an 8 hour, and a 6. So that's 26 hours extra overtime rate on top of the 16 12-hour shifts.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, so times 16 times 12 16s. Is it right? No.
Is that LUTC?
16 shifts
The basement door is the same as the front.
times 12 hours. Then add on another 26 at overtime rate. I mean, I'll get taxed on that, obviously, but I said to her, look, we've got your brother-in-law and sister coming. They'll not pay for so much because the exchange rate is shite. So, if we want to be going places, even though we've got that three days where we do it ourselves, where we have booked out, we've got 2 trips at Seaside. Well, one of them will be calling at Burton Agnes Hall. I might just do the gardens because I mean the house is nice, but you can't take pictures, so that's a bit disappointing. So probably just gardens. I mean it's nice, but unless they've changed the policy, you can't take photographs.
What's that supposed to mean?
Which is a bit shit. And then up to Brid, and have fish and chips at the ship to shore, which is quite reasonable on a nice day like it was on Sunday. I'll be in the tray, I'm looking at sea, lovely. And then there was one I wanted to do where I went to Beverly. Oh, what was I thinking of now? Beverly. or Beverley, and then
There'll be a tighter watch on your house. Of course, it's
Bridlington, then up to Flamborough Head, and then Brodsworth Hall, Cusworth Hall. So I said, look, and she don't like me being away because it's like every noise is amplified, you know.
What can you do? I won't do any extras then.
Yeah, it's just because I messaged the manager about it's a long but of this team. One of them was a new starter, a recent starter. One Keenan on doing the 12 hours, and he was gonna go part time, but he was on holiday this set for where we couldn't cover their night shifts. And the team leader had been off past that with turning up with shingles. So I offered my services and then the cleaning was up, but there was no one covered to do the cleaning. So eventually he manager apologised, says, I'm sorry for that taking my time getting back to you and all that, but yeah, he says you can do whatever you can do, start and finish when you want to finish. So I said, well, do you want me to do the passenger bit or the cleaning bit? Oh, do a bit of both if you want.
What does Jody look like?
I did little cleaning, but
Is Jody?
I says, look, I can't stay longer than this time.
She tells me things too.
I said, look, it's essential I do it.
She tells me about the little boy.
I want to make sure because I want to help you
And he died.
what you'll get to, so we can at least take them somewhere.
She wants me to live here forever and ever, so we can all play.
The boat for traffic.
Huh?
I said they got the boat for shattered on sleep.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, we're still about 9 hours of sleep and they're still knackered.
Oh man. Well.
Be careful.
What I wish I'd done now. I mean, I don't want to because Carol helps us out enough. But I wish I'd said to Carol, is it possible? Could you pick Gush up on Thursday? Oh. I was trying to remember the angle from. Oh yes, that's where you sit. Oh, here comes Thomas. Right, just go be for 2 minutes.